What's up, guys? Coach K here, and
Coach Brett here.
We're gonna go inside Sam's Club and do a little grocery store tour 2.0 bulk edition. Let's go.
A couple different options here for oatmeal that you can get in bulk. You can get ones that are already going to be flavored for you. This one right here is a fruit and cream one. It's going to be in packets, so really easy and convenient for you to whip up in the morning. Throw some water in there, microwave for like a minute or 2 minutes, and you're good to go. You can also throw in some protein powder as well, just to boost up that extra protein for the morning. Or we have just the regular old-fashioned oats. What's good about these is that you guys can mix in whatever you want, add whatever flavor you want to it. You can do overnight oats, you can make cookies that Chrissy has posted recipes for. So this one's gonna give you a lot more options, where this one's more of like a grab and go.
Okay, so as tempting as these type of bars are, we actually want to kind of avoid these if you're looking for a grab and go bar, because even though these say protein on them, the fat content actually outweighs the protein. So unless you're running super low on fat, you probably want to find a bar where the protein number is the highest number. All right, guys, it's always nice to buy your nut butters in bulk when you get to a store like this. I'm going to briefly talk about the ingredients here on these three options. So the creamy almond butter is actually the best as far as ingredients are concerned. It only has almonds and salt in. There's no additional oils or sugar. Both of these peanut butters have hydrogenated oils and sugars, but when you break down the actual macros, they're all essentially the same. Your standard 16 to 17 grams of fat, 6 to 7 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of proteins. All right, so we found a little jackpot with some protein pancake mix and Kodiak protein balls. So Britt's gonna talk about what we found.
So this brand right here, Krusty's, it's the one they have at Sam's Club. If you go to Costco, they will probably have the Kodiak cakes as well. But these are really good to whip up in the morning. You can do protein pancakes, protein waffles. You can do muffins with these. Same thing for the Kodiak cake mix as well. We also have some protein balls, Kodiak cake mix here. These are really, really easy to make. These are oatmeal chocolate chip flavored. Great macros here, 1/4 of a cup. It's going to make one ball. It's going to be 3 grams of fat, 17 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of protein.
We found some quick and easy protein options in the canned sections. We have chunk chicken breast and water, chunk light tuna, and canned salmon. So in the salmon, if you are running low on fat, it's 15 grams of fat and 24 grams of protein per can. So this would be easy to just throw on a salad. Then with the tuna, obviously way leaner, 1 gram of fat, 22 protein. And then on this chicken is even leaner, 1 fat and 19 protein. So a couple quick options. Like I said, you could just throw it in your bag, throw it on a salad, just eat it straight out of the can with some crackers. If you want to be gangster, it'd be really great to throw in your bag for a plane trip or car ride as well. All right, we're here at the pasta sauce. It's always nice to make pasta in bulk for a family. Britt's gonna tell us what she looks for in her pasta sauce.
So when looking for a pasta sauce, I look at the calories and the carb content. You always want to try to keep it less than 10 grams of carbs per serving. Most servings are going to be around 1/2 cup. But you don't want to get all of your carbs from the pasta sauce, because you're most likely going to be putting it on a carb source of some sort, pasta, rice if you want. So always try to look for one that's going to be a little less. This one's 50 calories, 8 grams of carbs. And then this one's going to be 70 calories, 12 grams or 11 grams of carbs. So it's just a little bit higher. So I would choose the one that's going to be less, just to save a little bit of macros there.
One of my favorite finds here is this 93.7 frozen grass-fed ground beef. And right here, big bags of steamable broccoli florets. $6 for 4 16-ounce bags.
So we are in the frozen fish aisle here. We came across some cooked shrimp. So this is really easy, quick protein source that you can toss on really anything. It's already cooked, peeled, cleaned, deveined. So really all you have to do is just defrost it and then toss it on either a salad. You can toss it on some rice, pasta. You can have it just by itself. Super easy for that protein. About 25 shrimp is going to be 15 grams of protein. And these are pretty small, so you can have a couple of servings.
All right, gonna briefly compare these two Greek yogurts. So we have the Chobani versus the Oikos. All right, so numbers on this one, on the fruit on the bottom. So we have 0 fat, 16 carb, 13 from sugar. There is actually added sugar to this if you look at the ingredients. And 11 grams of protein versus the Oikos, 0 fat, 10 carbs, but only 5 from sugar, and 15 grams of protein. So in this case, the Oikos is going to be the better option of the two yogurts. This is one of my favorite grab and go snacks, little turkey sausage sticks.
Nice.
4.5 grams of fat, 6 grams of protein per stick, only 1 gram of carb. Super easy grab and go.
All right, guys, so now we're in the egg section here. So if you eat a lot of whole eggs, bulk is definitely the way to go. Even if you eat a lot of egg whites as well, this is gonna be the most for your dollar. So for this, you're gonna be getting 6 cartons. Each one's 16 ounces, but it's $8.38. It's a lot better of a price than if you just buy like the individual ones at a regular grocery store. So definitely recommend getting bulk. Just to give you a quick rundown on egg whites. So if we look at the macros here, it's giving you tablespoons. So 3 tablespoons, 5 grams of protein. Obviously, you're going to be doing a lot more than just 3 tablespoons per serving for breakfast. So this is going to give you 0 fat and all the protein. So really recommend this adding to your breakfasts.
And then down here we have our unsweetened almond milk. So I always have a case of this at the house. Make all my shakes with that, smoothies. Unsweetened almond milk is going to be the way to go. All right, guys, this is one of those things I buy every single week because they're so freaking convenient. They're pre-washed, they're bite-sized. You can throw them in the oven, you can throw them, boil them whole. You can even pop them in the microwave. But great clean carbs, so 19 grams of carbs per serving. And then you have your sweet potatoes in bulk too. So if you're going to be using potatoes in any capacity for your prep, just go ahead and buy it in bulk. Just a reminder, they do sell Dave's Killer Bread at Costco, which we love because it's got 5 grams of protein and 5 grams of fiber, some omega-3s, and 1 serving. Holla! All right, this is your friendly reminder to check the fat content of the protein that you're buying because there's always so many options. We have the 85-15, we have a 90-10, we have a Bison, we have a Wagyu, I don't know. So in the, is it Wagyu?
It's
Wagyu. All right. So we have, for 4 ounces, 330 calories, 28 fat, and 17 protein. I bet that shit is delicious, but it's not macro friendly. So we're gonna put the Wagyu, whatevs. Let's go on to the 85-15. We have 17 fat, 21 protein. Okay, getting a little bit better. And then we're gonna go on to this Bison, which is actually the same macros as the 90-10 beef. 11 fat, 23 grams of protein. So pretty much the same Z's there. And then down here, what do we have?
We have our ground turkey. Both of these are 93.7. So the macros for this is going to be 170 calories for 4 ounces, 8 grams of fat, 21 grams of protein. So just a little bit less fat on your ground turkey compared to your ground beef.
So I always recommend going either 90-10 or 93-7 on that bulk protein. And if you're lucky, you can get it on salesies.
So if you're looking for a quick protein that's already pre-cooked for you, these are really great options. So you can toss these on top of salads, rice, pasta, again, whatever you want here. Macros are very macro friendly. So it's 110 calories. We got 3 ounces. It's 2 grams of fat, 19 grams of protein. That's going to be for the chicken fajitas here. We also have the Angus D Fajitas, which is going to be 3 ounces for your serving size, 3.5 grams of fat, and 17 grams of protein.
Oh. All right, guys, so we're over here at the pre-cooked sausage section, and not all sausages are created equal. So let's start with the worst as far as numbers are concerned. We have the beef smoked sausage for 1 link, 31 fat, 20 grams of protein for the beef. Moving on to the chicken Italian style, 14 fat, 20 protein. So we're getting a little better, still pretty high in fat. And then the chicken apple smoked sausage, only 4.5 fat, 21 protein. So these numbers are excellent. Pre-cooked, you could cut these up, give them to your kids with some mac and cheese as like a hot dog substitute. Really good option for a quick protein. On to everybody's favorite snacks.
We got chips here, super easy and convenient. They're already in little small packages for you. So all of these that we have here, the pop chips, the rice crisps, these cheese balls, these veggie crisps, they're all going to range between 15 to 20 grams of carbs and all very low in fat. You're definitely gonna get more per serving as opposed to like a bag of Doritos or a bag of Lay's or something like that. It's gonna have more fat and more carbs. You won't get as many with it.
Yep, so we're all about the mostest. So get your pop chips, your little rice cakes, cheese balls, some veggie crisps. If you want to add to your snacks in bulk, all of this jerky is going to be between 11 and 12 grams of protein and essentially no fat. So you can just grab big bulk jerky and then have it with one of those bags of pop chips, and you got yourself a nice, convenient, and tasty snack. All right, over in the protein bar section, Britt's gonna briefly walk us through what we're looking at. Ton of options here for grab and go protein options.
All right, so let's start off with our bars. We got the pure protein bars. These are going to be the macro breakdowns here. We got a couple different flavors, so that's what's nice about bulk, is that they don't just give you one. We got 200 calories, 180 to 200 ranging here, 5 grams of fat, 15 to 20 grams of carbs, and then about 18 to 21 grams of protein per bar. Then we have Fit Crunch here. These ones are definitely have a little more crunch as opposed to these ones aren't very crunchy. They're a little bit softer. We got 190 calories, 8 grams of fat, 14 grams of carbs, and 16 grams of protein. So a little bit higher fat, but a little less carb content there. Then we have our Clef Builder protein bars. Again, we got 2 different flavors here. Macros here are going to be a little bit higher than most. So we got 280 calories, 9 grams of fat, 31 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of protein. So these are going to be a little bit higher in that carb amount there. Then we have our traditional Quest bars. We got 200 calories per bar, 9 grams of fat, 21 grams of carbs, 21 grams of protein. What's good about these ones though is that they are going to be the highest in fiber. They have 15 grams of fiber. So if you really struggle with hitting that, this is a good bar option for you. And we also got our Quest protein chips if you're looking for a little crunch but still need that protein. We got 140 calories, 6 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, so barely any carbs here, but 18 grams of protein.
All right, the finished product of my Costco grocery haul ended up with a variety of fresh berries. Went with the veggie spirals, the frozen zucchini and yellow squash, and my greens, some fresh broccoli, some green bell peppers, ton of protein. So I went with the turkey sausage and some cheese sticks, Canadian bacon for breakfast, these amazing chicken apple sausages, just regular chicken breast, the frozen 93.7, got the ground fresh 93.7 turkey. I'm actually gonna do stuffed peppers with that because it was on sale. The bulk oats, a couple different snack options. These are great to throw on the bag for kids too. And then just staples. We already have eggs, so egg whites and the almond milk.